Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to cover a couple of pieces of news that you should really know about. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, help us support that, and leave us a comment and let us know what you think. Miner, Marathon Digital is looking to raise $750 million because of the Mara stock rally, which is fantastic, right? Well, I think so. So, that announced plans to raise the $750 million through that hybrid equity offering. And as of September 30th, the company held around 13,726 bitcoins and was generating over 1,000 bitcoins monthly. Now, it also submitted a form, the S3 filing, to the SEO, and those proceeds from this offering will be allocated towards investments and new mining equipment and expanding the operational capacity overall. Now, they're using the symbol MARA, which is the Marathon Digital. Now, amid the strong price rally in Bitcoin, the whole Bitcoin touching 35,000, the stock of the Marathon saw a strong upside as well. So Mara shares have actually jumped around 23% this week as well. The gain is in line with the 12% increase with Bitcoin over that similar time frame, but it's important to actually pay attention to that BTC trades are continuous while stocks allow some regular trading hours. So that 9 to 5, so to speak, trading for Mara is a little bit different than how Bitcoin is always trading. But this price movement in the underlying asset aligns with some expectations, as some of those principles suggest a correlation as well. Now, beginning of the year, Mara did actually get a big increase as well, around 164 of the current price of around $9, but the stock trading at a 50% discount from the $19 stock price that we seen early in back in July. Now, some expectations from this is actually set to release the third quarter of this year, and next month will give us some new numbers. So during the last quarter of 2023, the Bitcoin miner actually said that they had a threefold surge in the revenue, shooting past around 80 million bucks. So the company even saw smaller losses during the last quarter and expected to do it ahead as well. So really good for us and all together. And Taiwan is actually proposing a crypto bill with the first reading passed at Parliament. So they kind of checked that out at Parliament. It did get passed, and so hopefully they can start the framework for that as well. So this crypto law, if it does get pushed through, would actually require all crypto platforms operating in Taiwan to apply for a permit. So a little bit, let's just say it's going to allow more use. So the faster we can get more stuff accepted, then the better. But there isn't really a timeline for the second reading yet, but we'll know about it pretty soon. But Taiwan officially proposed that draft for the first time in history. Here it is quoted by them by the reading at the Legislative Yuan. Taiwan's parliament said, after the first reading of the bill, discussions on the regulatory framework for the virtual asset industry have progressed to the next stage. That's from Yang Changqiang, a member of the Legislative Yuan who jointly proposed the special act. He told the block regarding that, and he said, quote, we hope that the Financial Supervisory Commission can also submit their versions of a draft bill of the legislatures allowing various sectors of society to further consolidate consensus during the process. Now, the FSC, Taiwan specifically mentioning that they're going to release guidelines for the crypto sector to form its own self-supervisory rules through a potential industry association. So here it is. The lawmaker said, in this case, under the authority of the special law, regulatory authorities can impose administrative penalties on operators who violate these self-regulation rules. Without such a special law, these regulators would lack the ability to impose penalties. All right, and this special law. Now, Chang Yang and 16 other lawmakers were part of this, and he would require all crypto platforms operating in Taiwan to get that permit. Right, so now they have required virtual asset services providers to comply with all anti-money laundering since the FSC introduced the anti-money laundering rules back in 2021 in July. Otherwise, the crypto industry actually will be barely regulated. And Solana is actually still bullish too, but how long is that going to last? Well, let's take a look. So Solana, with a 50% rally over the past month, analysts and some investors are actually paying really close attention to it. Now, with the aggressive growth comes the question, well, is there a price correction coming up? Right? That's a big question for everybody. So In October the 20th, still this month, but it did jump up by 11%, and the year to date is 170%, and it's actually staying at the top, one of the top cryptocurrencies. Now the growth rate actually passed Ethereum, which overshadowed in October 20, and August Solana actually risen by 50% in just that 1 month. Can you imagine? That's really, really, really good. But the big question is it going to correct some? So this is what's making everybody really cautious. And history, well, they kind of tells that assets have been experienced such rapid ascents are also going to correct. And that golden cross and the 50% rally actually really signify a strong momentum. Now, some traders and investors would do well to exercise caution and getting ready for that pullback or that consolidation as well. And XRP is even causing concern as well because if the token struggles to find footing in this volatility, that let's start with this. Analysis of the XRP chart against Tether and Binance suggests that trajectory together. But XRP's history as well, the recent dynamics actually show something a little bit different. Now the token has been failing to gain any really strong jump up, and the attempt to break out from the downtrend actually have been very small, very feeble. So if we can see some of those green candles actually stay and not be all over the place, then we can see something good. But a closer look at that formation shows that a pattern might lead to even further. So it could actually jump back down some more, but pay attention to that pretty closely. That's all I have for you today. Thank you for joining me. Subscribe, click the bell, stay up to date with us, and I will see you again next time.